Welcome to Mornings with Michele. I'm Michele Foster and delighted that you chose to join me on my podcast today. We are inspiring dreams, and I am so gifted to have the amazing friends and relationships that I have join me on these podcasts, because my ultimate goal is to open your minds to the possibilities and inspire your dreams for your life to fulfill everything that you want to have an extraordinary life. So welcome again. My name is Michele Foster, and you are with us today at Mornings with Michele. Hello, listeners. This is such a favorite subject of mine, and I can't wait to start. So I will. Energy, because everything starts with energy. And I know that in some way, shape, or form, you know that too. But I really want to emphasize what energy means in the sense of moving things forward and growth and leveling up. And really, let's start with something like our health, because health is our first wealth. And often we hear the word placebo in medicine, and that simply means someone is given a pill. We'll call it a pill. It may be liquid or whatever, but for this purpose, let's call it a pill. And they're told that it does that. And a placebo would mean that it really had nothing in it, or maybe a little bit of sugar, but it really did not have any medicine in it. And the person feels better from it. And very often in the study of medicine, you'll get the placebo effect is very, very high. I don't want to use data on anything because that's not the point. What I want to do is share how greatly the mind affects the body, and the energy that you put into anything you put into your body will affect the results of it. And the placebo pill is something that is really, there's a lot of study on it. So if you really want to go through and really understand that more, go do the research on it, because it's amazing what your mind believes your body will do. And I also want to talk to the cellular structure of energy, because we have so many, right? So many, over, trillions of cells in our bodies. And when those cells are able to connect to each other, they increase energy. And when a cell loses its power from the center of the cell, called the mitochondria, that is the battery pack. So I want you to hear the metaphor of a car. We all know that, car batteries live on a positive and a negative charge. So often when you see someone getting a dead battery recharged on the side of the road, there's a cable, and there's a negative and then there's a positive charge. And so inside the center of a human cell is the mitochondria, which is the battery of your cell. And when that dulls for many reasons, right, your energy decreases. Now, the human body is a miracle, and it has the amazing potential, if the cell has not been damaged, radical damage to the cell, if another cell touches it, it can actually recharge the mitochondria of the low working cell. Isn't that extraordinary? And in energy work, in energy medicine, there are many ways to increase the mitochondria of the cell. And so I've worked many, many years in the microcurrent world, where we literally use negative and positive ions and work internally by externally touching the body through either probes or pads to help elevate the energy of the cell, thereby giving the cell the ability to do what it does best, because it is fully charged. So energy, even just think of that energy you have in the course of a day. I work a lot in health, work all in health, and I've never, ever heard anyone say, I don't need any more energy. Now, a lot of us high-performing folks really look to find the next level of energy. And so you may be performing at a high level and you have a lot of energy through skill sets, sleep, diet, exercise, mindset. However, the goal to increase energy is something that I believe is always desirable to high performance. I know for myself, if someone says to me, Michele, I can improve your energy, I'd be like, I'm listening. So, there's just so often we look at that piece of the pie. So I just really want to really start talking to energy is everything, and the human body, how it responds to different modalities, more nutrition, more exercise. I want to leave you with this thought though. The absolute best restorative way of increasing energy in the cells is sleep. There's nothing to date that I know or have read is ever going to surpass the best of what I've just said. And 8 hours a night of sleep has been proven to be what the body minimally really needs to require. Now, that doesn't mean that, you sleep and work. I mean, there are other components to your day, right? You need to have categories in your life. You need to have social time, family time, exercise, nature, sport, things. The body is, I'm not simplifying anything but the fact that if you are a person that sleeps 8 hours a day, good for you. I've just really changed my pattern. Just a little bit about me. Back in the day, I really prided myself on not sleeping a lot. I traveled a lot for work, a lot. And in the past years, 7 hours was my pride and joy. And I was shown by my coach that 8 hours is the magical number. So I literally made a different decision, and it's been about 3 weeks now, and I cannot believe the change in my energy from 8 hours of sleep. So I want to pass along that because everybody has the ability to do that in their lives. So again, energy is the beginning, the middle, and the end of what we do, what we feel, what we say, and how we live an extraordinary life. And with that, I'm going to say to you, I really inspire, I hope you're inspired to look at how much energy you're making at this point. And if you have a desire to make more, look at your sleep. Look at sleep, start there, and we'll go from there. This is a conversation you're going to hear a lot from me about in the future. So thank you, friends, listeners. As you know, I always value that you take the time to listen to me, chat with you, and I'm really honored by that. So this is Michele. Peace out.
Well, that's a wrap for today. I want to thank you for your time. It's so precious. Our time and our time freedom is everything. So I want to thank you for joining us today at Mornings with Michele. This is Michele Foster, and I encourage you to come visit us on Instagram at Collagen Works, WERKS, Collagen Works, because we are doing some fun things there with Instagram parties, with fun giveaways. It's all about beauty and all about fun tips. So again, go ahead and go to your Instagram and become part of our community at Collagen Works, because we have really fun Instagram parties. Looking forward to seeing you there. And always feel free to comment on the podcast, or if there's something that you would like us to talk about, please let me know your thoughts. That would be amazing. Have a super fantastic day, my friend. This is Michele Foster from Mornings with Michele, signing off.